So, hi everyone, this is the weekly reading, albeit a little bit late, but never mind. Better late than never, I'll say. Let's just say I had a good weekend, and my chilling day is always a Monday, but it was a lot more chilled than what it normally is, and just a little bit slower. But anyway, we're into it now, and I've meditated a lot and stuff today, so I feel quite chilled. I've just finished a healing. Um, so I'm going to do the cards for your bubble in the shop for Monday, Tuesday. Though we're still, though we're in Monday right now, so I'm a little bit late. That was just the instructions. And so basically, because it's 7 o'clock on Monday night here when I'm filming this, so I'm just going to pull a card for what Monday was trying to teach us. Anybody that finds this. And it's a Libra moon today. Oh, that's funny. I was getting drawn to that before I shuffled. So it says, in any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. And I feel like this is following on from yesterday's card from last week, which was, I'm pretty sure it was purification. So, and that's quite funny because I've just literally been talking about the fact that we're actually going into Scorpio moon later on tonight, probably about 10:30 UK time. So that means that for, basically Tuesday, Wednesday, and a bit of Thursday, we're going to be in the Scorpio moon. And anybody that's followed me a while will know that I always say Scorpio moon is about deep healing and purging. So, I really do feel that we're already getting into that sort of vibe today on the Monday. And I can't remember if I said that, but the week starts Monday the 5th and ends Saturday the 11th. I'm also just going to pull another card for, this is Tuesday. So I feel like there's something in this as well, because it's like, I've been going a bit slower today, and granted, that is a little bit to do with a hangover as well, but it's kind of just about just chill, I feel like a lot of people's Sundays needed to roll into a bit of, or most of Monday, like mine did. Because I was working tonight, but I love what I do, so it's all very chilled and stuff. And it is just about just finding that stillness within, is what I want to say. And then, as I've just said that, I've pulled for, this is Tuesdays, communicate with your angels, bird of paradise. You have the ability to connect with the beings of love who surround you. Communicate with your angels and deliver their healing messages to others. So isn't that funny as well that I mentioned I was just doing a healing, and that this card's talking about, like, surrender at the presence of love. It is just about, we've all got angels and beings and loved ones in spirit around us, and all you need to do to tap into that is just get still and listen. I don't feel like I don't want to add any more onto that message. So that was Monday was this card, and then Tuesday is this one about needing to go within as well. And that makes a lot of sense because, like I said, because it is Scorpio moon, it is about, the more mystical, the deeper, the purging, that's annoying me that my reflection's on the mirror. Didn't think about that. There's something about that as well. There's reflection of the sun on the mirror. So about seeing yourself being reflected in others, I feel that message is about. Right, so this is Wednesday. I'm going to pull a card for Wednesday and a card for Thursday. And this is during the Scorpio moon, so interesting. I pulled past life healing. Can you make it sharp? Right, okay, we're going to have to carry on. I pulled past life healing and purification. I should you not, and you see me shuffling. So, past life healing, forget me not. This situation has been triggered by one of your past lives. Heal the past and you bring healing into the present. And again, I'm being drawn to the fact that I've just finished a healing there. And I really do, that's what I'm here to do quite a lot, is to heal things to do with past lives and stuff. So I really do feel that on Wednesday here, that Scorpio moon is doing a lot of deep healing on people, whether you like it or not, really. So, I mean, really, it's it's like what I always say this during Scorpio moon, so I'm just going to say similar. It's about feel it to heal it, and a lot of deeper feelings can come up. And as we're sandwiched right in between the lunar eclipse that's just been and the new moon in Aquarius, the solar eclipse, there's quite an intense, strong energy going on right now. And the solar eclipse, which is on the 15th, which is also the new moon, that is also, obviously new moons are all about new beginnings and setting new intentions and stuff. But the solar eclipse is also about releasing and letting go. So although, I normally would go on about releasing and letting go and everything on a full moon, this solar eclipse is also for that too. It's about letting go and letting new beginnings come in. So again, past life healing, I do just feel that's about a lot of deep healing and a lot of childhood wounds and stuff coming up there too. And as I said that, my throat chakra was a bit restrictive when I said that. So it's about kind of stepping into who you are now and not living like an old life. And again, couldn't say that any better. Purification is absolutely what the Scorpio moon is all about. And it says, by purifying your life of negative people, places, and experiences, you attain true peace. Listen, I'm kind of getting a bit stuck from my words here too. So again, it is about stepping into this new place, but feeling a bit apprehensive about it. But it's like this healing needs to take place so that you can purify and become the real you. Right, let's see what Friday brings. Look, did you see that red card? That's like true lover sign that keeps shining through, and that's what came up last week. So I just felt like I needed to mention that. And also, I suppose for that to come through, you would need to get clear on stuff so that true love can kind of find you. You've got to know yourself. That sounds like something out of a Disney film. Love it. Right, so Friday. And if somebody comes to the door, I will just wrap up quickly. Family harmony, chrysanthemum. I always say that funny because that's how I remember how to spell it. Your loved ones form a strong pillar of support, embrace their love and put past issues behind you. So again, there's been a lot of purging being done during the week, and on the Friday, it's like the pink is really sort of telling me it's about having that self-love and that self-compassion for yourself, obviously, that's why I'm saying self, but there's also a need to sort of recognise when to ask for help. I really do feel that at that, the middle of the week there, Wednesday, Thursday, it's going to be bringing up a lot of things that need to be spoken about with those loved ones around you, or asking questions about people from the past and stuff. And then I've just pulled magnify your intentions, baby's breath. Choose a specific goal to work towards. Your energy is spread among too many ideas. Please bring your focus back to the key intention and let your angels help you. So already there's 2 cards here about letting your angels help you. And I feel drawn to say your angels can also be like this, forming a strong pillar of support around you. They're also earth angels. And I'm being drawn to the fact that before, when I was sort of in my living room there, I was getting drawn to something that my friend gave me that says, friends are angels on earth. So I really do feel there's a need for people to be leaning on people around them for support this week. And give me a card for Saturday. Oh, I love it. This always these balance cards really seem to come up around the weekend so far, the last couple of weeks. Balance, work, rest and play, yellow rose. It's important for you to have fun along with fulfilling your responsibilities. And I freaking love that has come up for the Saturday card, because exactly, Saturdays are for having fun. And yellow is the card that is absolutely associated with joy. And actually, come to think of it, I have got quite a lot on this Saturday. So it's about actually just enjoying yourself and just having fun with the people that you love. And I don't want to elaborate on that anymore. Give me a card for Sunday. This one. Wow, this feels like a similar week to last week's. So for the Sunday, it says release all anger. And the reason why I'm saying that is because for Sunday just there, we got purification. And then this says release all anger. And it says Snapdragon, don't give power to negative words by saying them. Speak from your higher self and make your oh, I'm getting so tongue-tied. Your communications peaceful and loving. So see what I mean? It's like a bit of needing to focus on the love. Monday, hopefully you done that, because I didn't get the video out, but I'm sure you can live without me and follow your own guidance. And then go within. And Tuesday, I feel there's a need to go within a little bit, and it makes sense because Tuesday is the day of go, action, ruled by Mars. but it's in Scorpio moon. So Scorpio moon can have a little bit of a sting to it, like a Scorpio in the sail, but it's also very good for healing. So just bear that in mind. And just what I want to say is just have, if you can meditate or you can breathe, just go within a little bit, count to 10 before you make big decisions and shit like that, then I would recommend it. Wednesday, Thursday, big times of purging, clearing, past life stuff. And past life, remember, isn't just like when you were a monk in a past life or whatever the hell you were. If you even associate with that stuff, it's also like your childhood and that. So I just like point that out. Thursday, big time purification, highest degrees of the Scorpio moon. And then Friday, that is Friday, still Friday, isn't it? Aye. Friday was magnify your intentions and so like lean on people for support. And then Saturday, balance work, rest and play, basically have fun, enjoy yourself. And also that makes a lot of sense because this is really heavy in the middle of the week, Scorpio moon, and then we get into Sag moon, and we all know that I'm Sag moon and I like to have fun and play. I like to work too, but I like to play and have fun. So and then it's about releasing all anger, because again, Sag moon is about happiness, joy, the lighter side of life. So yes, and I don't want to pull any more, I don't think, or will I pull one more? I felt like I wanted to pull one of these actually, but better be quick. Right, so give us a card for the whole theme of this week, please. Joy. Oh, that's lovely as well. After I just said that too, and let's pull one of these. Oh, look, I pulled the one that I pulled when I first got them, and I love dragonflies. It says, I always trust the direction of the universe and know I'm being guided. And yet, the reason I'm saying I love that is because the week ends with Sag moon, which is a time of joy. And I'm just going to quickly read this. This is the solar plexus, so that's why I'm like, oh, that's good, because it's about happiness. But the book's got some more meanings there, like a fable that I would never remember off by heart. Well, not never say never, but my memory's not that great. It says, let's just jump and see what happens. Oh, and also I was like, wow, I love Daisy, but look, Daisy overload, they're everywhere. And then this card has got a tagline that says Dancing Daisy. So now I know why I was getting drawn to all of that. It says, let's just jump and see what happens. We don't know much about Dancing Daisy, but we do know that she brings joy whenever she appears. Everyone who sees her becomes happier and more peaceful. Arguments cease as she comes close. That's interesting with the last card that we pulled there. Everyone who sees her becomes more happy and peaceful. I just repeated that. People are healed physically as a result of her presence. No one knows where she came from, and just before the TV crew arrives, she leaves. And it says, Dancing Daisy represents a new joyous phase in life and significant change, such as a move, a new job, or a marriage. This is the moment after the leap. You may not see where you're going, but you will land on your feet. That reminds me of a quote I made up when I started my page. What was that again? Trust with every step you take, and it will light up I think the path will light up as you take each step, or something like that. I'll try and find it and share it. Very like other kind of things, but it was just that came into my head there. So let's see. This is I know we're not in the solar eclipse yet, but it's feeling very solar eclipsey as well, like releasing things so that the new can come in. It says, what can I do to invite happiness into my life? Being present is not the same as truly experiencing something. That's funny too, because I just said earlier that I took a few shifts working with kids this week just to ground me, and because they bring me back into the present moment. So I'm loving that that's came up. A conduit for joy, detached from joy, higher purpose, profoundly impacting lives, improved health, and a birth. That's funny. I was wanting to say there was something around births as well, but I didn't. So there we go. It's came out in its own way by reading this. Keywords: joy, playful, delight. And here's the meditation. Sit with Dancing Daisy. Look at her and allow her joy to fill you. Now imagine a ball of sunshine in your solar plexus. Let it expand, allowing the room to be filled with this radiant energy. Send it out to the universe with love. Things manifest quickly after touching this energy. And I love that it's on page 35, and 3 and 5 adds up to 8, and 8 is the number of abundance. So yeah, there's something here around needing to become needing to feel it to heal it, like what I always say on Scorpio moons, and to get clear on where you need to go for your joy. And I hope that made sense. It just sort of came out as I was feeling it. But that's really what I'd say that the theme of this week is it's letting go and releasing in order to invite the next part of your life, which really does feel quite exciting. And that really feels quite significant as well, that one of my special symbols has come up when I'm doing this. So it's like, follow, because that's one of my signs, one of my many signs, but it's like, and I'm a medium, so I get signs 24/7, but that is one of my special ones. It's like, oh, two of them actually, because it was the dragonflies and the daisies. So it's like, follow your signs, whatever they are, or follow your intuition if you're not, too clued up with what your signs are, or make up a sign. Like, just sit in meditation or get quiet and think, right, what's my sign? And then notice what you see all the time. But it's about follow your signs, whatever they are, and follow your signs to your joy. So on that note, have a brilliant week, and I shall see you next week, and I'll try and post next week's one on the Sunday night, because that's what I aim to do. And if not, it would be early on the Monday. But I'll catch you soon. And as always, if you'd like to book a personal session or a clarity call, you get a free 15-minute clarity call if you haven't had one before, or packages or anything, then just send me a wee private message. And my website's in the works and should be coming soon. Catch you later, guys.